Welcome to our channel. Today we how to enable cost of goods sold setup in QuickBooks for inventory, beginner guide step by step clearly. To enable cost of goods sold setup in QuickBooks for inventory, start by logging into your QuickBooks account. Navigate to the settings icon located in the upper right corner of the dashboard. Click on Account and Settings from the drop-down menu. In the left-hand menu, select the Advanced tab. Scroll down to the section labeled Categories. Find the Track Inventory Quantity on Hand option and toggle it to On. After saving, proceed to the Sales tab in the left-hand menu. Select Products and Services to manage your inventory items. Click on the New button to create a new inventory item. Fill in the required fields, including the name, description, and type of item. Be sure to select Inventory as the type. Under the Purchasing Information section, enter the cost of the item. Next, provide the sales price for the item. In the Inventory Quantity field, input the quantity on hand. Once all information is entered, click Save and Close to finish setting up the inventory item. Repeat the process for any additional inventory items you wish to set up. Finally, verify that your cost of goods sold setup is working by reviewing reports under the Reports section. This concludes the process for enabling cost of goods sold setup in QuickBooks for inventory. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the Reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the Reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.